Have you ever had a nightmare so bad na pagdilat mo, akala mo tapos na, yun pala, you're still on that same nightmare? Now imagine that for 50 years. Welcome to our next movie. Welcome to Pelikula, your online guide to the best and the worst Filipino movies. My name is Paul, and I will be your opinionated kapitbahay na magsasabi sa inyo kung anong magandang films to watch out for today.
Guys, do you know anybody who lived during martial law?
Martial law?
It's an assignment.
Yun na lang interviewin mo, si Colonel. Yung pa natatandaan. Yung mga bata tayo, nakakalaro pa natin siya. Ngayon, mahinaan na.
Prank ba to? Ha?
Tingnan natin kung nakakatawa nito.
Pare, ano ba to?
Bakit yung ginagawa to?
Dahil martial law.
So this movie is entitled ML. No, not Mobile Legends. This is martial law. Well, if you think that I'm trying to make a political statement, you're wrong. The movie may be titled martial law, but the focus of the story is something else. Sabi nga nila, to each his own truth. Bahala ka kahit anong kulay ka, maging pula ka man, blue, pink, or all the colors of the rainbow. You'll enjoy the story because of what it has. This story is about Carlo, played by Tony Labrusca, and Colonel De La Cruz, played by the late Eddie Garcia. May his soul rest in peace, is one of the best actors in the Philippines. So what is the plot? Simple lang. Di ba nga katulad ng sinabi ko dati, the simpler the plot, sometimes the better the execution. Gusto lang ni Tony Labrusca na magkaroon siya ng isang reference person for his thesis to interview Colonel De La Cruz that they know from their childhood. Remember when you were trying to make your thesis? Hirap na hirap kang manip ng reference person. So of course, he grabbed the opportunity. He has someone who was right there when martial law was happening. Could you find anything better? Benedict Mike, the writer and director of this movie, was really great in storytelling. Colonel De La Cruz, during his sanity, seemed like a very, very pleasurable person to talk to. Nung pinatuloy niya si Carlo sa loob ng bahay, pinakain niya pa, pinainom, at kinwentuhan. Then all of a sudden, something clicked. Then you have this whole other side of Colonel De La Cruz. And this is the focus of the story, to tell us how trauma can affect the way someone thinks, and how it even affects their sanity. Warning, when you watch this movie, make sure that the kids are asleep. It's very graphic. So when Colonel De La Cruz did the Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, akala niya isang subversibong NPA si Carlo. And because of that, he did a lot of torturous things. Magsimula ka sa wina-waterboard, hanggang sa kinukuryente, hanggang sa sinasaktan yung... This depicts the kind of nature a person would have if they turn into fanatics. Yung minsan, hindi mo na naiisip kung ano nangyayari sa kabilang side. Nawawala ng empathy, nawawala ng pagkatao. Again, I'm not saying this because of any political reasons or insights. I'm just saying that sometimes, even on other aspect of life, we could be like that. Minsan, kung may gusto kang mangyari, wala ka nang pakialam kung may nasasaktan. Now, I'm not gonna spoil the story. If you watch it, it's really good. But I would have to say that there are other characters in this story na nilagay at hindi naman nagmukhang palamuti lang. Dinagdag sila for a reason, hindi lang pampahaba ng movie length. And the writing, walang sinabing basura. Even the moments of silence were there to build tension. All in all, the story is about a man who's stuck in the past. Hindi na siya magising kasi mukhang ayaw niya na talagang gumising. At dahil doon, pati mga tao sa paligid niya, binabangungot na rin.
Our country and the Filipino people have been victimized by its politicians since time immemorial. Pero ang ikinalulungkot ko, yung hindi na tayo natuto.
The editing of the movie was excellent. Natahi ang kwento ng maayos to have a slow burn pace, where in the beginning, all seems lighthearted until the thrill, tension, and fear sets in. The colors were fantastic, where it started off with a gray shade to depict an uneventful situation until it becomes blood red when turmoil starts to erupt. Every cast member played their roles really, really well. And it's a 90-minute movie worth spending your time on. This is a really great film and definitely a must-watch. Eddie Garcia may look like your regular lolo, but he could convince you that he is a serial killer any time of the day. Make sure that when you're watching this movie, hindi mo iisipin kung anong kulay ang kinikilingan mo. Watch this as it is. A mental illness plaguing an old person and how he interacts with it. And after you've watched this movie, tanungin mo rin ang sarili mo. Meron ka bang bangungot na sinusubukan mong takbuhan? I give this movie a 9 out of 10. I hope you had fun watching. I had fun creating this. See you on the next video. Bye.
Interviewin mo, si Colonel. Di mo ba natatandaan? Yung mga bata tayo, nakakalaro pa natin siya. Ngayon, mahina na.
Prank ba to? Ha?
Tingnan natin kung nakakatawa ito.
Bakit nyo ginagawa to?
Dahil martial law.